Most of us hate it when the day comes and our hair starts turning grey. We even start paying a lot of money at that point to cover it up. But why does our hair turn grey? And could we do anything about it? Ever wonder why your granddad has a full head of grey hair while you don't? Well, here's why. Our hair is made up of two parts: the shaft, which is the visible part of the hair, and the root, which is the bottom part. Every root is surrounded by a group of tissues called the hair follicle, each of which contains some pigment cells constantly manufacturing melanin, which is responsible for the color of the growing shaft. Melanin also interferes in the color of the skin and tells whether a person will tan or burn in the sun. With age, the pigment cells in the hair follicles moderately die, and therefore melanin dies as well. Ultimately, the inevitable gray color comes around occupying your hair. The one and only trigger for the gray hair process is hydrogen peroxide. This is what gray hair hates, and what melanin hates as well. The accumulation of hydrogen peroxide interferes with the melanin and blocks its role of coloring our hair. Lucky for us, we have an enzyme called catalase, which works on breaking down hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen in order to prevent it from accumulating in our body. Chiefly, our head is a site of clash and affray between the good catalase and the evil hydrogen peroxide, an engaging battle that will eventually result in the death of what is good and the domination of what is evil, or in other words, what is grey. Some may think that what is happening doesn't make sense, but actually, it's the only thing that makes sense. Picture your head as a printer printing the same color over and over again. Eventually, its cartridges will decay, and that is what exactly happens in our hair. The cartridges perish, and grey hair comes around to take over. This is your body's response of getting old. Actually, not really. Some people start to witness grey hair at early age, others at moderate age, and others later on. This is all related to the genes of each one of us. This means that most of us will start to encounter grey hair at the age our parents or grandparents started to. However, genetics isn't the only factor. Diet and lifestyle may affect hair color as well. Some people believe that a big shock will cause your hair, or a small part of it, to turn grey. However, scientists don't favor this theory and believe that this doesn't affect hair color. Anyways, don't go around scaring people and freaking them out. You don't want anyone blaming you for something hydrogen peroxide has made. At the end of the day, maybe we should render to the fact that we're getting old and that we can't do anything about it. Or could we? Science is on a road of advancements, advancing every single day, supplying us with all kinds of solutions for problems we encounter in our lives. While attempting to cure vitiligo, a disorder in which our skin starts turning white and losing color, a cure for grey hair arose. Vitiligo treatment involved a pseudocatalase activated by ultraviolet B rays from the sun. This cure basically prevented hydrogen peroxide from breaking down the pigment cells in the skin, ultimately stopping vitiligo. Surprisingly, this cure also hindered hydrogen peroxide from eliminating hair color, and therefore helped in preventing the inevitable grey. Holistic trichologist David Satchel says that while it's not easy to reverse grey hair naturally, it isn't impossible. He argues that a natural supplement with some added enzymes showed fruitful results. Clients who continuously took the recommended dose regained a lot of their natural color. So basically, the secret lies solely in the enzymes. Oral supplements are available intended to prevent the grey color. However, these supplements are usually digested in the intestines before reaching the sites where they are most active. So in order to solve this issue, a smarter approach would be to make the body manufacture catalase by itself, mainly providing it with its building blocks. Other solutions may arise. For example, exercise, eat well, stop smoking, and get adequate and enough sleep. So parents, from now on, stop blaming your children for your grey hair, and start blaming your genes, diet, and lifestyle. Thank you for watching this video on our Key Science channel. If you have any question, please leave it out in the comments below. And make sure to watch more of our interesting videos covering a wide range of interesting topics. And subscribe for more Key Science videos.